Hey, this is Hans at Do It Tennis, and I'm here with Rich Neighbor. He's the Western Sales Manager for Dunlop. Thank you for joining me today. So Rich, tell us a little bit about the biomimetic technology that goes into the biomimetic line from Dunlop.
Sure. The biomimetic, bio being the study of nature, and mimetic is to imitate that. The Dunlop engineers, what they've done is they've inspired nature influences into a racket. The first one starting off is our arrow skin. The arrow skin, if you look on the outside of the racket, you'll see a little bit of a riblet. We basically got this technology from a shark. If you look at the shark, a shark is not smooth. It actually has riblets on it, so it allows that shark to get through the water quicker. The same analogy we're using on a tennis racket to where putting an arrow skin on it, 25% less drag.
So you're able to whip the ball kind of a little bit
exactly.
quicker.
You're able to get the racket through the air quicker, which creates more racket head speed for more power.
Exactly.
The second thing is HM6 carbon. And what we've done is we've influenced this from the bees. If you ever look at the honeycomb shape that a bee makes for its hive, we've actually placed the honeycomb in the key areas of the racket. What that does, with the six-sided it actually lets us take the frequency out of the racket, tone down the vibration of the racket, put more energy return and more feel into the racket.
Who doesn't want better, more feel?
Exactly. That's what Dunlop is noted for, has been feel in the rackets, consistent feel. The last is our Gecko tack grip. We've been inspired from the Gecko. If you ever see the Gecko, the pods on a Gecko has a nanoscopic. They're able to hang on a lot of different things. Well, by using that and that same kind of tackiness that they have on their pods, what we've been able to do is get 50% greater traction on this grip than any Dunlop racket we've had in the years past.
And that's great if you want a tacky grip. There's probably nothing better.
Exactly.
We're talking about the Dunlop Biomimetic 200 Plus. Rich, tell us a little bit about the specs on this racket and also who the ideal kind of tennis player would be for this racket.
Sure. The 200 Plus is a 100 square inch racket. It's really designed for the intermediate to advanced player. String pattern on this is an 1820. It's also a 20 millimeter beam. The weight on the racket is 11 ounces.
And also tell us a little bit about how the numbers work with the Dunlop Biomimetic. You have the 100 to the 700. Explain that a little bit for us.
Yeah, the starting with the 100, that's going to be geared for a player that wants a little bit more control, supplies a lot of power on their swing, but is looking for more control in a racket, working its way all the way up to our 700, which is going to be our lightest and most powerful racket.
Perfect. And there's a couple of strings you recommend. This one particular is the Dunlop Silk. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, for you players who use multi-filament, I recommend our Silk string. It's a very comfortable string. It's easier on the arm. It holds tension very, very well. So if you are a multi-filament player, highly recommend our Silk string.
Yeah, very sweet, very nice, very comfortable. And also you have the Dunlop Black Widow.
Yeah, for you polyester players out there and looking for this type of a string, Dunlop offers a 7-sided polyester called the Black Widow. Really bites the ball well, holds its tension very well as well.
Yeah, especially on the kick serve or extra pop on the forehand, definitely bites the ball, so it's nice. So this is the Dunlop Biomimetic 200 Plus tennis racket.
Yeah, this racket currently is used on tour by Nikolai Davydenko.
Exactly.